Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. Is it a little dark there? Huh? Why you turn on this light? I can turn on the light. Turn on the light. There. Oh, ooh, and then there was light. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Okay. I'm really sore, but I'm feeling really good. Feeling this healing energy, this loving healing energy coming through me, trying to soak it up. You know, I keep saying I feel all those good things coming, so I'm feeling that. I like to dance, you help build up that energy. But also in my fatigue days and my body is just worn out. I can't do the things like I used to, so I'm finding new ways. So I think instead of dancing, I might just be doing some singing today. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, welcome. It's me, Wingish Nibe, Mijeki Kwe, your friendly, friggy ass of a sweetgrass water medicine woman, and Christianna Carr, Chris Carr, superstar. Oh, this beautiful divine being right here. Welcome, oh, you beautiful divine beings. Right here, too. Glad to see you. Glad you're here. Glad you choose to stay every day. Yes, I know. Some days are tough, huh? They can be. But we get up, we keep going. There's always something to be grateful for. Always, always. If you can't find something to be grateful for, there might be, Are you breathing? Right. Did you open your eyes today? Let's start with those little things. Little things. The more little things, just starts just little and then it ripples and creates beautiful things. So anyway, Tell It Tuesdays. Let's light our candle here. Tell it or try it Tuesdays. If you've been trying, using discernment when you're making your decisions, discernment and then in that timing to take that action, whatever that is for you. It got hooked on the back. That's what I was doing. I was like, it's pulling me back here. Hey, so how is that going for you? I had a beautiful weekend with my children. It's their father's birthday today, so happy birthday to my father's children. My children's father. I hear he watches, so happy birthday. This would be his legal birthday. First one was on Sunday, so even though the kids were with me this weekend, I took them back. I was going to do the whole cake. I'm a forgiving person, and, I don't hold grudges. I just wasn't ready for that yet. But I put the cake mix in the backpack and said, here you go. I'm going to take you home early so you can have that day with your dad. And one wanted to come back with me, which was so nice. And, it's tough. That's the thing. No matter how we feel about exes or whatever, if we got kids together, the kids need to see, even if you're not best friends or whatever, that you're not at each other, And I'm human. Yeah, some things have slipped out. I said, okay, listen, I'm talking about my ex, not your daddy. Maybe we can separate that. But you know what? Kids can't. So it's like, well, I don't talk to my kids about it. Right? If things do slip out because I'm caught in a moment, I quickly apologize and take accountability for it. So I model that for them as well. So, yeah. Don't bring the kids in the middle. It's too hard. They should never, ever. And even if you don't do it on purpose, even if you're not intentionally, we need to watch because there's ways that we can do it even subtly when we're not meaning to. So just be very careful. Children are allowed to love whoever they love, especially their parents and their family. They shouldn't ever be placed in a position where they have to choose. Whether somebody's saying you need to choose or they're doing things that make them feel like they have to choose. One say, I feel like, you'd be sad. And this one would be mad, right? Whenever that is. For you, how's that go for you? Maybe you were the child caught in that situation. How did that feel for you? You know, whether you have kids or not, that's, look at, you know, things you went through as a child. Can you connect with that inner child? The magic that it's seen. Right? Yeah, through it all, but where did we go? I got pretty skilled at escaping in my head. Right? Because then, hey, I couldn't get in trouble. Nobody knew what was going on in here. I could hide so much. I could hide. Right? Oh, well, whatever. That's all right. I ain't hiding no more. No way. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. No hiding. There's no need to hide. No need for any of us to hide. Get out. Let your blood shine bright. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, blood pain. Okay, I'm going to take this off. It's making me feel too warm. Too warm. Too warm. I don't like to be too hot. No, I don't. I always say you can always throw more layers on. You can only take so many layers off, right? Jeez. Definitely more of a cooler, wetter person. Oh, no. Now, though. Shivers. Oh. They hurt. They hurt. They hurt. Where are we at? 6:24. Okay. Okay. Let me get these lined up then. All right. Calling in all of our energies from the east, the path of illumination and clarity, place of fire, place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, it's the waters, the emotions, the childhood. Calling back all of our energies from the west, it's the earth, physical, the woman, place of introspection. And calling back all of our energies from the north. That's right. The wisdom years, the air, the mental. Okay. Ouch. We walk the railroad. South in the childhood. We all come from that original source. That's what just weird feelings. So tight. I've been doing a lot of writing though, so it's just flowing. It's not cramping up my hand, but I'm feeling it after. Oh, but it's so good. Anyways, so good. I love it. And so South in childhood, we all come from that original source, right? And we're the unlimited possibilities. Anything we can be, like the world is ours. It's so beautiful. Let me get up into the wisdom years, up to the north and the south, to the north. Look at that. Where we learn to be grateful, right? And we need to give gratitude to that original source, remembering where we came from, the original source of our life, whether it was from our parents, but from the original source of all the creator, being grateful. You know, we're a miracle just to be born, just for that sperm to find that ova. That's a miracle. Right? It needs creator to help with that, right? But we need to get out of our own way, right? That's the wisdom in it, to be grateful. Being able to get out of our own way, being grateful, and knowing that the more gratitude we have, the more we attract things to be grateful for. What is that for you? East to west is the blue road of spirit, right? The trickster! Where spirit isn't a trickster, but hey, there might be some trickster energies. And what is that? What is that for you, right? Can you laugh at yourself? Spirit sees us. Spirit's probably laughing at us all the time when we're taking life so freaking seriously, going, hey, this is just a blink. And then you'll be on to the next adventure. Whatever that is for you. So can you laugh at yourself? Right? Can you connect with spirit and see the humor in it all? How we think that we are these physical bodies. When we're so much bigger. When we limit ourselves. It's a spirit. We laugh, right? That we're connected, all part of this earth. Right? That this earth belongs to somebody. Let's laugh at that. Spirit's like, ha ha ha. What is that for you, right? East to west, right? That's the earth connection in that spirit, that grounding. We need it all. We're everything. It mixes and blends within us, and we share that out, right? Whatever that is for you. Above, below, and within. Yeah, we'll start her up here tonight. Wisdom years, bring them all out. Hi there, how you doing? Yeah.
Hey there, how you doing?
Hey there, how you doing? Yeah, that's me. I'm recording myself too, right? So I'm giving myself a little boost. Hey there, how you doing? Yeah. I love doing somebody else hears it. I love. People blush and stuff like that too. And because, you know, I'm out there and I learned. Okay, and it was Roxanne. I watched that movie, Roxanne, with Steve Martin. And it's like a, you know, comedy, a romantic comedy of the Cyrano de Bergerac. Is that it? With the big nose guy? Anyways, watching that one, that helped me. I dealt with a lot of bullies in school and all that, right? Sticks and stones, so learn that one. Don't react to everything. That's sometimes they'll just keep doing it because they know they're getting a reaction out of you. So don't give them the reaction. They'll get bored and leave you alone, which has happened. You know, never let them see you cry. But yes, right. He would, and then it's that darts. He's that scene when he's in the darts and some guy makes fun of his nose and he's like, well, you hit the darts and I'll come up with like that many better insults or jokes about my nose. And then he does, right? Guy goes embarrassed. So I used to do that myself. Thing is, we can start taking that too seriously, right? So I joke about myself too, like that, to show you, hey, you can't make fun of me. You can't embarrass me because I don't get embarrassed. This is me, right? Actually, I do. If I fall down and I'm all by myself, I get embarrassed. I like to fall down when there's people there so somebody else can laugh with me. Anyways, what is that for you? Let's look at overall energies to Tuesdays. Something to try. Try today. Try to tell it. If that is for you. Right after we line these up. East, south. And the wisdom. Oh, that one wants to come. Recognize the call. Man, inspiration and excitement jumped up. Was that yesterday? Recognize that call. Is that coming? Are you feeling it? You feeling that energy building? Right? And then it's time to act. Right? And it'll be time to act. You'll recognize that call. So it's coming. Are you ready? The inspiration and excitement's been building. And it's going to be... Woof. Ow. Right? I still haven't made the slits in that. Flower. So it's coming. That call is going to be coming in. You recognize and then you take that action. See that guy? Hops in his boat and there he goes. He's recognizing that call. Returning back. Spiritual family heading out to that lodge, that home. That home is where the heart is, right? We recognize that call to bring us home. To take action. Whatever that is. Is it to bring us home? To recognize that call that somebody's, you know, needing us? They're putting out that, you know, recognize the bat signal in the sky. Whatever that is for you. Okay. Try it Tuesday. And it's the little things. If you put it out there, okay, this is what I want to do. Let me know when to go. Right? That's the spontaneity of it. Then you recognize the call. It's not impulsive. It's been spontaneous because there has been reflection. There's been that excitement and inspiration building. Right? And then you recognize that call. And it's not impulsive. That's the spontaneity. Forethought is spontaneity. Impulsive, there's no thought. Okay. Today, try it on this Tuesday. What are we gonna try today? Oh, yeah. So warm right here. We're trying this today. What is that? Ideas and needs manifested, right? So there's been something we've been working on, something that we needed to do. Maybe there was something that, we've been waiting on before we take that action, right? We needed this in place or whatever, right? So the ideas and needs manifested, like recognize the call, right? That spontaneous action. So I'm getting this call. I need to make sure I have everything that I need in order to completely fulfill this mission. What is that, right? If it is taking off and going, you got to make sure you have enough in the tank or whatever, because now I've got the call. I need to make sure I have everything, everything's manifested, everything's right there and lined up. Got that full tank of gas. Whatever, right? Or that reputation. What is that? That was coming up to me as well, too. We can have very many different reputations, right? And then there's that character. That character shines through. So do you manifest your needs based off of the character or because you have a reputation to uphold? So I need this stuff in my life because I need to uphold this reputation, right? Like, oh, I'm just this loner. I'm good by myself. So I sabotage all my relationships because my reputation is to be alone, right? I have a stinky reputation. What is that for you? But remember that character. Those ideas and needs of manifesting in that character of who you are. Trying it, right? Is there something you always wanted to do? Is there a reputation? That's what I was thinking. I have a reputation uphold that says I don't feed my kids and there's no food in the house and all that. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm cooking food. Uh-oh, I got a reputation to uphold. I can't do this, Here you go, I cooked you a nice dinner. Don't tell anybody because I have a reputation that I don't cook for my kids and I would like to hold up that reputation, right? Come on. That's the thing, that reputation. Have fun with that. And I used to think, I don't care what people say about me, but look, when you come into times like this, and then especially when it's so damaging, it can be damaging. Court processes, people want to come and tell lies. That's right, when I didn't care about my reputation because my character is strong, man. My character is strong, and it's been the same and consistent, and people see that. There's a couple that didn't. Well, maybe they did, but they tried to squash that because that's what they wanted to be themselves. And they didn't see that was already in them. They didn't need to take it from me. They already got it. I don't need to take it from anybody else. You see something you admire and it inspires you in somebody else, you don't take it. You recognize that call to be it yourself because it's already in you. And you let that shine through. You don't take it from somebody else. That is selfish, greedy, abusive, plain and simply. It's abusive. Build up that stuff in yourself. Don't go and try and take it from somebody else. Okay? You have everything to manifest all your needs and all your ideas. It's all right there. It's all right there. Or are you too concerned about your reputation? Right? Build that character. It's most important. Character, who you are at the core. Right? Nobody can shake that. Because look at me, right? All this crap going on in my life, I've strengthened my core. My character is strong because I align that character with my source. I know who I am. And when I forget, because it happens, human being, I keep my arm up as I'm in my darkness. Please send me somebody to help remind me you love and accept me. Oh, I just got chills. Somebody's going to recognize the call. And they're going to say, I'm here for you. I found you. I saw your light. It was shining bright. I found you. It's coming. I can feel the good things coming. Right, there's my reputation. I have a reputation of, not being realistic and dreamer. But I know the difference, That's the thing. I can live in both worlds. Because that's how we manifest things. We got to get into those feelings and know exactly what we want. Because it's not going to come up if we're not sure. Those things that have happened for me, and you can look around. I'm sitting in one of my dreams right now. I didn't do it myself. It's connecting with the source, following that guidance that I'm feeling inside, opening up and talking and sharing my story. Woo! It happens. Right? And it's been going all my life, and that's why I believe, and I believe so strong. Right from getting my Cabbage Patch Kid. Right? You believe it, you can achieve it. But it isn't like we're just going to sit back and it's just going to be all dropped in our laps, right? Sometimes it seems like that, yes. But look back and you'll see where you had recognized the call. You took that action. Maybe you didn't even know that's what you were doing. That's the best ways. Woo! I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm really good at it. Okay, let's reflect on it. Let's reflect here. The ideas and needs manifested. We're reflecting on that reputation and being creative. Is that what we're going to get caught up in? That our reputation, right? 100 different people, you have 100 different reputations, right? Everybody's going to see you from their own eyes, from their own perceptions. We can't see through anybody else's eyes but our own, right? Sure, we can imagine what it might look like from somebody else's eyes. Hey, we can step around and look at it from their angle, but we can't see with their eyes. We can only see with ours. What is that, right? We're not in tune with anybody else's truth detectors. We got to get in tune with ours. And do we listen to people's reputations, or do we wait and see when we see their character? What is that? Unity and peace coming all together. Unity and wholeness achieved. Well, we do that by becoming whole in ourselves. That roaring rainbow. If we become full, whole people, we're not going to be going out there looking for somebody else, to make up the other halves of us or the other part of us, right? We're going to be full and whole, and we're going to be looking to share and not take, right? We're going to be open to receive, because all these people out there sharing from their wholeness, that beauty, without that fear. I'm going to give without fear, because I'm giving because it feels good to give, to help others with manifesting their needs and ideas too, whatever that is. And I'm not going to be fearing that rejection. I'm not going to fear not getting it back, because I'm giving because I can, because I'm sharing from a place of wholeness, not because I want to people please and, and get a reputation that, you're dependable, and then everybody's calling on you because they're not taking care of their own shit, because, hey, we can just call them now when they got a reputation. They like to play in the shit. They'll clean everybody's shit up. Come on. Whatever that is for you. I don't know. So we're bringing that in. We're looking at all those fears. We can acknowledge those fears. And we do. We don't deny them, because they'll keep persisting. They'll keep persisting, right? We can't deny that. So we look at it. We embrace that. But we don't go calling it in, right? We don't go out there screaming at Eagle, I'm not afraid of you, when Eagle didn't even see us there, okay? So we don't call in those fears. But we recognize the call to take that action and to get in front of that fear, is to feel that fear and do it anyway, because that's all part of you. And there will be fear. There's good fears too. It's to keep us safe. That says, Eagle just spotted you, get into safety, whatever, right? Or we just sit there, no, I'm standing out here because I ain't afraid of Eagle. Whatever that is for you. What is that for you? Well, reflect on that. Do you look for something outside of you? Are you afraid you're never going to be whole? Are you afraid that, man, I can't be whole on my own. I need somebody else out there to complete me, right? I was just telling my kids, too, about, that's why I didn't keep you sleeping in my bed. I didn't want you to get used to always having a warm body. And then people just get into relationships just because they need a warm body to fall asleep with. And it's not necessarily about that. Any body will do in there. Just a warm body, right? But so let's look at that. Whether that fear that I'm going to be alone, so I just got to take this first one that comes along. We don't have to. Let me tell you. You don't have to. Man, I'm wait myself, right? I'm like, I go get none. I don't want none. Give none, get none. Whatever. And I've always myself been like that, right? Because you don't want to be with the wrong one when the right one comes along. So, if it wasn't working, it's like, fine, it's not working. I enjoy these things about you, but my feelings aren't the same. I don't want to be dragging you along. We can still be friends. And you know what? Hey, this worked. I'm friends. Friends with the majority of my exes. Not like, we're going hanging out and all that or whatever, but there isn't the hard feelings there. Appreciated. We all grew and learned something from that. I know I did for sure. I did for sure. Anyway, so, and then the action. We're going to take the action. We're looking at that. We're seeing that we're already whole. We don't need something from outside to complete us. We already came complete. We're completely full, whole human being, right? Look at breatharians. They don't even eat. So, right, and our needs is kind of like different, right? Even in the human body needs this. But we all need that love. We all need to love ourselves. We all need to be in touch with our core, who we are, right? And that's what we do. We act from that. We are taking action from our wholeness. We're trying this. Not care about that reputation. Right? We don't care about the reputation. We're acting from our wholeness and who we are, not because we got a reputation to uphold. Whatever that is, right? There we go. And then we're responding. We're responding from who we are, not because we have this reputation, right? Right, baby, this tough guy reputation, right? You always put on this tough guy act, so you keep responding from the tough guy act. But that's not going to help you anymore. What is that? I don't know. Maybe it's a tough girl. That's what I mean, right? And we've gotten hard. That ability to respond, maybe do it a different way. Or do we respond from that fear, right? We're reflecting on that. How do we respond? We letting fear decide our reactions? Or we taking that a breath? We're saying, yes, fear, I see you there. I see you up in the sky there, eagle. I'm going to be aware. I'm not going to go run and hide unless you see me and I need to. But I'm going to carry on, right? We need to carry on. That's the magic in it. That's the magic in it. Look at it. Right? The dear little miracle here. Then we can take the time to reflect and respond. And then we can recognize that call to action and respond when we get it. That's the magic. If we're not tapping into the magic, that is ourselves. That is our source. The magic is really us getting out of our own way and letting that source work through us, aligning our will with that divine will, because it wants the highest and best for all. It's unconditional love and acceptance. So why wouldn't we want to do that? Right? Again, like I've said before, we say, I love God first. I mean, this is my family, right here, blah, blah, blah. But to do that and to love like God loves, however you want to say it, whatever that is for you, helps you love others more, because you love from unconditional. You love from not that need to be needed. You love from that pure wanting to share from your wholeness. To see the magic. Everything looks so magical when you're falling in love, right? Isn't it? It's so beautiful, right? Creating those cycles and movements and helps to create those shifts, and it's magical. If we just line up with that, recognize that call, we get those cycles and those movements. But we can also look at those cycles that we're repeating that don't create that movement, that keep us stuck and stagnant, right? Keep churning up the same waters. But when we take that action to help change and shift those cycles. Right? 7. No, where's that? 7 down here. The reputation. We can change and turn those reputations around. We don't need to care about that, right? How did you manifest that Did you manifest that reputation? Or was somebody else spreading rumors so that it didn't even come? The reputation didn't even come from anything that you did. It's just about rumors because others want you to be seen in a different light because maybe they're not owning up to their own crap. And we need to look at that in our own lives. Have we done that? We don't take responsibility for something. We keep blaming somebody else. Maybe that was the call to, hey, that's the time to exit this relationship or whatever that is. Do we keep pushing on or do we not take the action that we've been called to take? Right? Antelope saw the people were cold and hungry. It's a creator. I can see. They can use my skin to keep them warm. They can eat and keep them fed, keep their bellies full. So we notice those cycles and those actions. If we're wanting to change a cycle, that's what we take action on. We're reflecting. Is it the fears? Is it the fear holding us back? And once we see what's holding us back and keeping us from achieving this unity and wholeness in ourselves, that's holding us back from responding to something in our lives, responding to that call to action, because we're holding ourselves back. Creator says, now's the time. And you're like, no, I'm not ready. Creator says, go, go, go. No, no, no. What is that? We recognize the call and we take that action. That's how we manifest, because it isn't just going to come fall in our laps. It isn't. So we have to recognize the call. We have to take that action. We have to make a move. Otherwise, things stagnate. It gets stale. It doesn't, right? Water needs to be moving to, or it gets stale and stagnant and scummy and whatever, right? Things need to keep moving, need to keep flowing. So we don't just, dam it all up here. Let it flow. Let it go. Recognize that call. Make that magic happen. Alrighty, skunk cut reputation. How you get your ideas in each. Do you have a reputation for you? I have a reputation that go get her out and get it, right? I mean, I got a reputation for having a good head on my shoulders. That's something, being a kind person. There, those two wanted to shuffle around, slide off there. I am. Look at that. That resources, the magician. Look, you have all the resources to manifest your ideas and needs, to create any reputation you want. But is it the reputation? Is your character? I am. The most powerful words. Magic. This is something being creative. Are you being open to those new things flowing in? Are you going to let that fear? Are you going to take action from these old cycles and things? Are you like, that's it? No, we're not doing it that way no more. Because I am not my reputation. I'm acting from my character and not how people think that I'm going to act, or I'm not going to do what people think I should do, blah, blah, blah. But I'm coming and getting in touch with myself, who I am. Because I am connected to the great I am. I am a part of this source. Yes, you are. And I ain't going to let anything hold me back. Whatever the reputation, people talk. Everybody talks, babe. I love that one. Hey, baby. Everybody talks. They do. So do you do things based on, you know, you're getting a call, but you don't do it because I don't want to get a reputation for this, right? Is everything based about how it's going to seem? What is that? See, and Spirit's here too. This is major arcana saying you look at, recognize who you are. You are not your reputation. You are the manifestation. You are made in my image. It's great creator. You can do this too. You know, I've given you all the elements, everything that you need. For you to recognize that call and take that action, right? Not based on that fear. We're already whole as we are. Fully whole. Part of our creator, part of it all. Whirling rainbow. Letting go and releasing those fears. Acknowledging, face everything and rise. False evidence appearing real. I think I tried to say that some other time. We're going to just keep those back in there. One is going to come out. Just one. Just one. Right? Just like that. Oh, can you see that? It just flipped right up here. An integration. See, another major arcana. Spirit is here. That call is coming. Are you going to take that action when you recognize that call and go, no, it's probably not. You know, they probably got the wrong number. That spirit didn't mean to call me. Whatever that is. I don't know. What are you looking at? We're taking back and looking at those fears, that unity and wholeness, achieved everything. You've survived 100% of everything you've gone through. Look at you. Look at you go, right? That's that time to integrate those experiences. Integration, the temperance, the rainbows blend. Look at that. Whirling rainbow of peace, ideas and needs manifested. This is the rainbow, all the colors of you. I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. Don't be afraid, just let them show. Your true colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. There you go, Cindy Lauper. That's a beautiful one. So this is what we're doing. We're integrating, because those fears, you know, it kept us safe. We had survival mode on, but now it's time to thrive. Now, you know, it's not just time to survive. It's time to live. Time to live, right? And give it all we've got. We're taking that action, because we know, hey, nobody brings this flavor like I do. It might be looking like the same as you, but watch how I do it, you know. Yeah, I like watching how you do it too, right? We blend and integrate. Hey, maybe, right? Because part of our whole lives, we got to blend and integrate all of that. All the hard times we've been through, the stuff that we feared, the times that we faced that fear, the times that we listened and we were able to get to safety because ego, you know, had spotted us. Whatever that is, look at that. We're blending that in. It's also part of integration when we hear that the alligator too. Alligator is about integration and stuff too. We're taking it in. We're reflecting on all that. How we let fears hold us back. How we felt those fears and took action anyway. How did that turn out? And right now when we're looking at that, what is in your life right now? Spirit's here with you. Connect to that source, whatever that is for you, and then take that action from that, right? We realize who we are. We're a blending of everything that we've gone through up until now, right? And then we take that action from there, reflecting on potential use of those resources, right? So what are we going to do with that? And then we have an ability to respond to that. Okay, my life. My biological father was an alcoholic. There's lots of alcoholism and addiction around it. My family, lots of abuse and all that. Just like any family, my family ain't the worst out there, ain't the best, you know. It's not competition. No competition, right? Things work because of cooperation, not competition. We're still here because when we cooperated, not when we competed. No, what the competing and the wars and stuff like that, we're wiping ourselves out. We are here still because of the times we cooperated. We come together, right? We reflect on those potential use of resources and we share, right? We share it. That's the two of stones, two of pipes, two is better than one. So we don't all do it on our own. We connect to that source. You know, we open up and let that magic happen. It might look magical, right? You plant that seed. Man, it looks like this tiny little seed. Look at that mustard seed. It grows up into that big mustard tree. Look at that little acorn, right? Look at. I mean, that's the big examples. You have a tiny seed. It grows into this huge tree. And it can seem magical. It all seems magical. But sometimes we take the magic out of it because we need to explain. We need to explain it all away. Don't explain away the magic. Just look at it and create it. Tap into those resources. And how can you make that magic happen in your life? That you go and you take that call. That's how you make that magic happen. You recognize the call. That inspiration and excitement builds, and then you recognize that call, you take that action, and you give away. We go and we're going to give away our love. It's not about going and getting it. I got this to offer. I recognize the call. I got it. I know who I am. Here I'm coming to show you world. Here I am. I know the action that I need to do. I know my place in this world where I'm going to help. Because I'm just as needed here. Just as everybody. We're all needed here. Or you wouldn't be here. Or you would not be here. That forepipe and that preparation to share. To share discipline, attraction, preparation. We're preparing that excitement and everything to recognize that call, to come home. We're balanced in our male and female energies, our acting and our doing, reflecting. We take that time to reflect. We don't just go impulsively. We're spontaneous. We recognize that call. We take that action as we are guided to take by our Creator. As we are guided to take to help us to manifest what it is we are working on manifesting in our lives, right? And is it something that's a superficial, it's all material, I want this material, or are we working on our characters inside? What is that we're getting prepared for? We're preparing for just putting on this view that's not really true. What is that? Are you fearing you're going to get caught? Get caught? That's the thing, too. If you're just trying to do reputations, when you go by your character, that stays true. That's truly who you are. The I am. I am not my reputation. I am who Source made me to be. I am who I choose to be. And I give from that wholeness. I give from my full cup. But until my cup is full, I'm going to keep to myself, so I'm not going out trying to take it from anybody else. What is that? Blending all those things that make me me. And help me learn. What is that? Why is that for you? Happy Tuesday, people. Beautiful beings, I love you, and I'm so glad you're here. Please stay, share your light, shine it bright. Nobody shines like you. It's true. Love you. Biggest heart hugs ever. That's right. Thank you for being you, shining your light through in all that you do. This world needs you. Please stay. Thank you.